Hi guys, I'm Mattina. Today I'm going to talk to you about knee injuries and how to prevent knee injuries in soccer. Alright guys, so you probably have a friend or you know somebody that's had a knee injury when they've been playing soccer. One of the most common knee injuries is that ACL tear, the anterior cruciate ligament. It's just one of those things that, you know, many athletes will experience in their playing careers, especially if they play pretty seriously, tearing that ligament. Interestingly enough, girls actually have higher rates of ACL tears than boys. This is being heavily researched. Doctors think that it's most likely because girls tend to have a more knock-kneed leg alignment. Just torquing their ACL just a little bit just makes them more prone to these injuries. But you know, that's not to worry if you're a girl. I mean, keep playing. A good thing you can do is really try to build up your muscles, work on injury prevention. There's some really good exercises for building up your quads. All these muscles around your knee, those muscles work to support your knee joint. So squats, heavy squats with the bar, you know, not so heavy, are really good for helping to protect your knees as long as you're doing those squats correctly. All right, so if you don't know how to do those correctly, find someone that can show you, get a good practice in before you start doing those. But really build up these muscles. The more in shape you are, the less likely you are to suffer one of these ACL tears. All right guys, so I'm going to demonstrate a proper squat, this proper technique for doing a squat. These are really going to be helpful for preventing any knee injuries. You really build up these leg muscles. So a squat should look like this. I'm back, my weight's through my heels, all right, and I come up. Now, if I break that down a little bit slower and talk to you a little bit more about it, my knees aren't the first thing that are moving here. A lot of people will just start with their movement with their knees bending. If I do that, you'll notice my knees are coming out over my toes. That's going to put an immense amount of pressure on my knee joint, all right? So instead of bending at the knees first, you want your hips to kick back, stick your butt out. It's all about sticking your butt out, all right? Keep your abs tight so you protect your back. My butt goes back. Now I'm sitting back into the squat, all right? My butt, look how far out my butt's sticking. I almost fall backwards. Now with weight, I'm going to be balanced, all right? So weight's on my back, bend at the hips. Now my knees bend, I'm down. My head is straight forward, and I push back up. Basically, my toes should almost come off the ground when I'm doing a proper squat. I want all that weight driven through the back of my legs, all right? If you find yourself with your heels coming up off the ground forward, terrible form. Just practice it with no weight at first, all right? You can even hold something here just to get that form down. Once you get that, put a bar and do those, all right? I'm Mattina, and that was knee injuries in soccer.